Interactive online training on piping and instrumentation diagram. Module 10. Case Study Part 3. Following topics to be discussed in this part of Module 7 P&Id, Part 3. 8 references. In Case Study Part 2, the following were covered. Main process and equipment lines. Secondary process and utility lines. In this part, the remaining essential elements for P&Id shall be described. Non-instrumental tubing. These tubing are installed on F2540B, PDI2555B, PDI2575B, and level gauges to emergency drain line. Level gauges to be shown with instrument lines. Pneumatic tubing and control valves. Pneumatic tubing is used for instrument turn to operate control valves. All control, PCV, LCV, and blow-down, BEV, valves connect to these instrument air tubing. Note that solenoid valves, positioners, and bypass valves are also shown. PCV2554B. On RP921-BL1-250-C44C2500B high interstage. PCV2574B. On RP925-BL1-300-C44C2500B low interstage. LCV2550B. On RP903-BL1-250 and from V2530B. LCV2570B. On RP932-BL1-200-H40 from V2550B to V2570B. EV2550B. On FH954-BL1-50 and from V2550B to emergency drain. EV2570B. On FH953-BL1-50 and from V2570B to emergency drain. EV2551B. On F4941-BL1-80-C25 from 2550B to flare header. Bead EV2572B. On FR923-BL1-80-C40 from 2570B to flare header. Electrical signals, position switches, and ESD. Electrical signals indicated by dashed lines connect position switches and emergency shutdown, ESD. An emergency shutdown, ESD, controller provides output signals to the solenoid valve which responds to the ESD controller to vent the actuator to a fail state. ESDs are provided at all P&Ids. A position switch is linked to the valve's M to detect a single preset valve's temp position. Here, it indicates either full open or full closed. ZSO2551B ZSC2551B. Position switches display open close valve on control panel for EV2551B. ZSO2572B ZSC2572B. Position switches display open / close valve on control panel for EV2572B. ZSO2550B ZSC2550B. Position switches display open close valve on control panel for EV2550B. ZSO257BB ZSC2570B. Position switches display open close valve on control panel for EV2570B. Electrical signals, instruments and controllers. Electrical signals indicated by dashed lines connect instrument and controllers. PSV2540B. For F2540B pressure relief in case of fire. FI2540. Propane flow indicator from V2530B. LID2550B. LID2550B sends signal to LIC2550B for a level indication in the control room. LCV2550B activates upon receiving signal for high, low or set points. LG2550B displays level. PI2553B displays pressure. LID2551B. LID2551B sends signal to LI2551B for a level indication of high and low set points located on control panel. LG2551B displays level. LID2552B. LID2552B sends signal to LI2552B for a level indication of high set point located on control panel. TI2551B displays temperature. LID257BB. LID2550B sends signal to LIC257BB for a level indication in the control room. LCV2570B activates or activates upon receiving signal for high, low or set points. LID2572B. LID2572B sends signal to LI2572B for a level indication of high set point located on control panel. LID2571B. LID2552B sends signal to LI2552B for a level indication of high and low set points located on control panel. PID2554B. PID2554B sends signal to PIC2554B for pressure indication in the control room. PCV2554B activates upon receiving signal for high, low or set points. PID2574B. PID2574B sends signal to PIC2574B for pressure indication in the control room. PCV2574B activates upon receiving signal for high, low or set points. Isolation valves and block valves. These valves connect to flare header. They serve as bypass and maintenance for PSVs, as required by the process design. Below are the remaining items for the vessel and P&Id. Mist extractor, inlet deflector, baffle, insulation. Notes. Notes are added for any information to be considered on the P&Id. Finally, after incorporating the above elements, the P&Id appears as below. This is how a P&Id can be generated. All the parameters, symbols, equipment identification, line designation, instrument, and control stacking and notes have been incorporated for industry and standard practices. Various engineering firms sometimes use their own system or criteria to create P&Id for their projects. There may be some differences as well, but overall practice is based on the standard rules and symbology inherent to engineering. After undergoing the course by now, the audience must have acquired thorough understanding on interpreting and generating a P&Id. The content was compiled in self-explanatory direction and pace for individuals to acquire the content with any level of expertise. Moreover, the procedure and guidelines provided in this case study on how a P&Id is interpreted and generated would prove an essential knowledge base and command on a fundamental and important aspect of project engineering. Any feedback on the course would be highly appreciated. Thank you.